Hello. It is Tees. Good day. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. So, up early after the meridian, and I thought I'd say something really quickly about it being your own folks. Now, there's a saying, oh, it's always your own folks, or, when it's time to grow, or when it's time to be brought down a notch, it's always your own folks that'll basically be the death of you. And the reason why I say this because at a time such as this, where there's rumors and actions of war, rumors and actions of power outages, rumors and actions of a cold winter, rumors and actions of scarcity, and then rumors and actions of etc. as far as apocalyptic style things or events that could happen or is happening, depending on where you are. At a time such as this, with all craziness going on that we know of, it is always your own folks, and in this particular case, it'll be the quote-unquote blacks. And I say that quote-unquote because black is a nickname. That's another reason why, too, because it seems like I don't I don't want to say, oh, why am I saying we? It's if, to make this long story short, so basically it was a discrepancy with Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. And if you ask me, I don't care for neither one of them. They both can go to a smoky hell if you ask me, because they're both like, it's your own folks. It'll be these nigger men getting online and then fighting each other as if y'all are fighting over the last man with three. It just don't look right. Because again, remember how I mentioned with all of this going on in the world, and the best thing that these nigger men have is arguing and fighting online about nothing. They're not arguing and fighting over land or fighting over who's the smartest. Arguing and fighting about issues that could or couldn't pertain to them. So it's just one of those things where at a time such as this, and mind you, these are supposed to be two quote-unquote influencers or two quote-unquote content creators that are actually known. People know these men. And this is why I say it's always your own folks, because again, when we should be learning about survival skills or something of more substance, but it seems like the less substance that it has, the more niggers that you'll have that can't wait to see it. And the reason why I say niggers, because if you can respond to black, you can respond to niggers too. That's another reason too. I say it's always your own folks. We only respond to the nicknames, but then we'll get offended when that's another thing too that he said. I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but Anton Daniels said, I'm a Christian first. So you're a pink Jesus worshiper before you're a quote-unquote black man, which probably is true. He will worship and kiss, and that's what they were talking about. You always want to kiss the ass or lick the ass of the pink man. And that was probably very well true, which is probably why both of them got offended. One got offended of being an ass licker of the pink man, and one got offended of being gay. Obviously, there's some truth to it if I'm getting salty about it. And that's the part that blows me. So you got these two faggot-ass black men, and I'm not going to say excuse my French, because that's what you presented to the world. Same way if I come on the internet naked, you're going to call me a whore, aren't you? Thank you. You get these two faggot-ass black men that get online, and the best they got is going back and forth. You shut the fuck up. We can take it outside. And then when we done, we can have each other's ass. It's one of those things where this just shows this is what the quote-unquote blacks have for the world. Chaos, destruction, distraction, sorcery, and etc. That's literally it. There's never a Negro that goes viral for doing the right thing or hey, this is me putting my life. And I understand sometimes those social media won't. If you are productive, you will not get a platform, that's basically my testimony. Since I'm so overly productive and will literally slap you in the shape, I'm not quote unquote viral. Not that I can't be or not that I'm not talented. It's just your message is not what, the world is looking for pretty much. It's not low vibrational enough. And again, as long as I'm fighting and acting a fool, that's how I'm going to get viral. I'm not going to get viral telling you to sit down somewhere, find a healthy alternative, shut the hell up and get to work. No. That's not what nobody want to hear. The niggers don't want to hear that. They like fighting, chaos, blood, drugs, sex. That's what the niggers like. And so then that's why I don't participate or associate with nigger behavior. I don't do that fried chicken roast. No, I don't do none of that nigger shit. I really don't. So that's why I'm comfortable with saying nigger, because again, that's a nickname, and if that's what you respond to, if that's what makes you offended, then that's your own fucking problem. You got a lot of learning and growing and elevating to do, obviously. So that's the only thing that I agree with Anton. I'm not black, and and he pretty much was saying like I'm not associated with the niggers, but I'm just saying that it's the same thing. Like, okay, I will give you healthy dialogue versus me fighting with you online. I can promise you, I will jump up and leave before we ever have a back and forth. That's what the block button is for. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just found that very interesting. Seems like always when the niggers get together, it's always chaos and drama. Just look at all of them from the very top, from the niggers in politics to the niggers on the ground. Get them together and it's like, yeah, this is why y'all niggers are still, because it's something about the niggers. And then they always say, oh, it's because you have an overseer or you have an owner. It doesn't matter how you slice it. Even if I have an overseer or an owner, hey, all right, Tease, I'll give you $1 billion if you keep the niggers in line or if you give the niggers some mess to lean on. It's still up to me to feed y'all that poison, So I can't say, oh, well, the devil told me to or the pink man told me to. No, it don't work like that. You have to take responsibility for your actions, especially if you're doing it for the filthy lucre. If I'm leading you astray for the filthy lucre, I need to take responsibility for that. As a rapper, as a social media sensation, as a predator, whatever it is that y'all have as far as your position in leading your people to the slaughter, take responsibility. So if you ask me, both parties were exposed last night. Corey Holcomb was exposed and Anton Daniel was exposed. Both exposed for being ass lickers of other nations and fags, I guess. And no, I'm not cleaning it up. I'm not going to clean it up. That was another thing, too, that Anton, he was like, well, I'm a Christian. I'm one of the good niggers. I don't say nigga. But all on this podcast, when you get up with another quote-unquote faggot-ass black man, nigga, I ain't worried about this stuff, nigga. Nigga, we could take this outside. And I'm just, good God, this is what y'all niggers have for the world? And yes, and they're loving it, too. The niggers love it. And then, yeah, and again, the reason why I don't identify, because I don't identify with, I'm much bigger than a nickname. I'm much bigger than nigga, however you want to slice it. I'm much bigger than a color, naps. I'm much bigger than all of that, okay? And also, looks are deceiving, which is why you can't just say, oh, I see a black face or a black man or a black woman, and we must be the same. And the answer is, that's the most dangerous thing you can ever do, is thinking that you're next to someone of your caliber and you don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know what you're up against. Take Obama, for example. Take Kamala, for example. Take that, what is that? The ghetto one with the terrible wig, whatever her name is. The one that's always on there. Trump. I can't even think of these. I would have called them out of their name, but those type of dangerous niggers, no, I will not be associated with them. They, oh yeah, we black girl, go girl, and I'm like, first of all, I will cuss that lady out. What is this name? Hold on one second. I'm not even gonna strain my brain trying to figure out her name, because obviously she's not that damn important. But whoever that the latest nigger politician woman that's in politics with the terrible wig, that's quote unquote ghetto, but she's not an American nigger. That's the crazy thing. This is why you can't trust blacks, because just because you got that black skin and those naps and the slang, you think that we're one, and no, you don't know who the fuck you're dealing with. So that's why it's like, I don't trust that nigger shit, because I don't, oh, you're all black. No, you don't know who you're dealing with. You don't even know if these MFs are human. And then every time you associate with it, it's always some trouble. You're either A, here to set me up, or B, to lead me to the slaughter. It's never nothing good. You get a bunch of niggers together, it's never nothing good. Somebody gonna end up dead, especially if there's fried chicken involved. If I just, no, okay? And it's just disgraceful at a time such as this, when you got literally everything that you can think of going on at this time, and the best the niggers got is to be going back and forth on social, feeding these niggers that toxic trait that they love. Because again, it's always in the midst of a storm. For some reason, the distractions are going to be number one. Okay, if the place is on fire, A, get distracted, or B, get to work and get out of the burning building. Let's get distracted. Let's have a fight. Or let's go lust. It's sick. And this is why I'm not, if you're sick in the head, if you're the average quote unquote black that can't be trusted, then no, I'm not going to be associated too. Okay? So I'm not one of the blacks. I'm not your mother or your brother. I'm not one of those where it's like, oh no. But I am one of those where it's like, I have questions. Are you sick in the head? Are you the true definition of a nigger? You know what I'm saying? Because I have questions about that. And then I have questionnaires too. And when you get into a pickle, A, are you going to get up and get to work? Or B, you going to trust in Pink Jesus? Okay? You want to do the doll test. Which one's the monster? If you have a nigger doll and a pink doll, which one is the monster? Which one is the angel? And if you choose the black one as the enemy, then it's like, I've got concerns. The niggers are very sick in the head. Sick because you're mentally ill, and sick because you don't know who you're working with. Mind you, I'm coming through with dark skin and naps, and I'm telling you I'm one of you, and really I'm the death of you. You're dangerous. The niggers are dangerous. That's why I say you're most dangerous than Massa, or more dangerous than the devil, him and herself, because you won't see this one coming. We're the same. We all got naps. We all got dark skin. We all eat fried chicken. We all talk with slang. No, that's dangerous. And like I said, if you're going to be a typical nigger with a hard R, you will not be around me. Because there you go, playing that nickname, playing the role. And especially at a time such as this, you think some sense will get knocked into us, or into y'all. I don't know why I keep saying us. You know, I'm not no lost Negro. I can promise you that. I'm not. You're not gonna ask me, oh, do you want to get your shit together and learn survival skills, or be twisted up into some mess? And I'm like, I'm always gonna choose productivity over some damn mess. You want to argue and fight with me? Blocked, or I'm running and leaving your ass where you at, because I'm not going back and forth with swine. You ain't got nothing to lose. Come on now, living with roaches, and you think that's what I'm saying. Y'all niggers are dangerous. You niggers are dangerous. Yeah. So I thought I'd say something about that because, and like I said, I don't care for neither one. Corey Holcomb, I do not care for him. He's very fucking annoying. And Anton Daniel, he's very fucking annoying too. But that doesn't mean that y'all can't come together to be productive for once. They're both controversial too, so I don't understand why they both felt offended. Both are very controversial. Both talk shit about the niggers. And it's like, it's one of those things, and not in the good way too. It's not like, okay, I'm going to beat you into shape. Because don't get me wrong, I will talk about your nigger ass in a second too. But it's for your own good, for you to wake up and smell the roses and get your shit together, not for me to just say, oh, I'm not your mother or your brother or the niggers over there. The niggers, I'm not going to talk about the niggers and uplift Pink Jesus. It don't work like that. You're all going to get talked about because all of you're all wrong. You're all what's wrong with the world, okay? That's why hell is 1 million times its size, and heaven don't even exist, to tell you the truth. Hell does, though. Because I can promise you, I've met billions of demons and probably only met about 2 angels. Myself and my reflection is probably who I was running into, okay? So, you're all guilty, if you ask me. You all need to be blown to a smoky hell, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I'm a message to the niggers: y'all need to get y'all shit together. Seriously, find healthier alternatives instead of fighting, killing, stealing, and destroying, and etc. Go find something productive to do. Go rebuild. Go rebuild. You got talent, but don't use it on sorcery and BS. Go build something. Go build another area. You know, it's like, it's just the productivity skills are not there. It's like, I'd rather have mess and drama and chaos. It's like, really? At a time such as this, no substance. Ew, you talked about me. Ew, ew. Two grown ass, old ass, faggot ass, fat ass men too. Then too fat to want to be arguing. Fat and bloated want to be online. Nigga, you just a nigga. And both over there wolfing like they gonna do something. Like, come on now. All talk. That's no different than women going back and forth. Bitch, you shut up. Bitch, you shut up. At least women will at least pull each other's wigs. These. I mean, not saying it would have made it any better if you got 2 grown ass men fighting online, but that going back, that's no different than women. I'm telling you, these niggas is gay. I tell you, they're gay. They are. And if you just sit back and do the science, just watch them. Watch those red pillars or those men that want to come together and talk about women. That's how you know they're gay. They're everybody. All these men are secretly, women too. They're gay too. But we're talking about the black men. They're secretly gay because every time they come together, talk shit about these hoes ain't shit. These bitches will set you up, and which is probably very well true. But then when it's time to talk about the men, then that's when they get their lip gloss on, pucker their lips, get their bussies ready, because that's where the prize is, in the men. In the men. That's why these men can't stand the women, because they're fighting over the same coin. Let me shut up. All right, you all. Be well, be safe.